oh my gosh, I've got my gals. I couldn't even print in the titles because we were gabbing about catching up on some things. I have got Elise. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you
That's
are.
so pretty. And my girl Susan, her husband Bob is one of the best little artists. I've got watercolor and everything, and Bob's fabulous, but I don't want to brag on Bob. So, but we're here to talk about food.
Yes,
which is always an exciting topic here. Morton Memorial has done a food ministry for how many years?
More, over 20.
It's been a long time because we remember the upstairs of the church
the attic.
fondly.
Yes, up in the gymnasium, up those stairs.
It was hard. It was always hard. And I think the Hankins Church across the street they did their food ministry. Now they're a restaurant, so we all remain in food somehow. And you guys took it on, and now
it kept growing and transforming, and now it's taken on such a community aspect. It's wonderful.
Well, explain it. It is called, so Susan's, I got to get all these tags right because it's super cool. Your capital, the chair of capital campaigns, and the campaign is
right, because of our successful food mission. We have found the need to expand, and so that means we are going to build a new dedicated facility just for our food mission. Well, I mean, who knows in the future what it could be, but that's the reason we're doing it. And we have some property right behind our church that'll be perfect for it. And so we're in the middle of trying to make that a reality through finding gifts and donations for that.
And the campaign's called?
It's called Filling the Well, because the space will be called The Well. And we're calling it that because that property is where the original water source was for this community. And so we kind of think it's neat that we'll still be providing for the community, just in a different way.
All right, so this concept's really cool. Mm-hmm. Explain to them, I love the word you use, dignity, because it's hard to ask for things, and it's hard to be in such a place that you have to, prideful people, I mean, it's hard to do that.
It's hard to ask for help.
It is.
No one wants to be in that position, and if there's any way to provide a little bit of dignity in that process of obtaining food, then that's our goal. And with the well, we can provide choice. Right now, people come through and they drive through the parking lot and we put food into their cars. So they don't really have a choice. It's whatever we can cull together and find the space in their vehicle before they drive away and give them something to get them through the month, hopefully. Now they'll be able to come in and shop, pick out what they want, and hopefully what our goals are to provide more than one opportunity to obtain food a month. Because right now it's every second Saturday of the
8
month.
to 10.
8 to 10. And we're out there ready.
You guys have efficient. I remember when COVID came and you guys pivoted and adapted.
What do we do? We have transformed so many times from somebody's garage to a house to the church to the kitchen to the attic up in the gymnasium, and then they built the fellowship hall to house it, and now it's like we've got food and equipment. It's in the hallway. It's in the poor George goes up into the attic every week before we do, and he brings down the wagons, is these stairs are this wide.
They are just granny stairs. It's rickety, like the old times.
Rickety. It's like you have to have feet this big to be able to maneuver them. But anyway, so all of this equipment and all the pieces that it takes to support the mission will be under one roof. It's just going to be wonderful.
So is this, I was telling them, I used to film all the meetings, and so I kind of kept up on the process. So it's going to be a grocery store, basically.
Basically. The front part of the building will be for the shopping, for the grocery store aspect of it, and the back will be for all the equipment and storage for the food. So that we can, deliver from a tractor trailer into the back of the building and sort the food and then bring it forward into the store aspect of it. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
wild. And so you said, so normally it's the second Saturday, 8 to 10.
Yes.
When do you anticipate the grand opening happening?
Well, our groundbreaking, we're so excited, is this Saturday,
Oh my gosh, what time?
10 a.m. Please come.
10 a.m. is my favorite time.
Yes, it's not at 7:30. But our groundbreaking is so excited. We're very excited that we can have the community, our neighbors that come and people from church and just everybody to be there as we break ground. They're supposed to be delivering equipment and starting work any day now. We're very excited.
Oh my gosh. How long has this been in planning? Everybody always thinks, like with the Mountain Goat Trail, right? Everyone always thinks, oh, it just happened.
No.
And this has been in the planning process and payment
gosh.
process for a hot minute.
It started with a grant
Okay.
that we pursued. I think it was the end of 2023,
Okay.
or maybe beginning of 2024. Anyway, it was a grant through the Chattanooga Area Food Bank, which is our primary foundation for where they support us and partner with us to get food. That's
Nice.
where the majority of our food comes from. And there was a grant through them, and so it was going to be a big grant. We thought, this is what we've been waiting for. This is the vehicle that could actually make it happen. So within a month and a half, we put this huge grant application together. And long story short, it wasn't the money we needed to build the building, but it was the impetus that said,
Sure.
you know what, somebody keeps kicking us behind and saying, you need to do this. And so there were enough people listening that we moved forward with it, and now we're building.
God has a funny plan for us, doesn't he? He
God
just has
has-
to hit us over the head sometimes.
If we just opened our hearts and listened, it would have happened much sooner. But it was, the property was purchased without a purpose in mind.
You just did it.
We just did it. It was like, it's there, and then okay, this is what is meant to be. So now,
Funny.
yes, don't get me started.
There's always signposts for everything. What a blessing. Oh, my
It is.
goodness.
It's a true blessing.
Susan, has it been hard to raise money? How can we help with this project?
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah. So the campaign goal is just over $1 million, and that'll get us the building and all the stuff that's needed inside, but also a fund to keep it operating going forward. So we are, of that 1.1 million, a little bit over halfway. I know.
Isn't that amazing?
And it is fantastic. And those gifts, large and small, are coming from people within our church, but also the community, because the community gets so involved in this mission too. And then the grant that she mentioned. But yeah, it's I think something that really resonates with people, the mission that we do. And so we haven't had, people are quick to say yes when you ask them to support this.
Well, it's food. And then I know, are you going to be adding a lot of the farmers, they have extra or what have you? There's so many sources of people who I'm sure would love to help as well. So money, is there a fund set up? Is it South Cumberland Community Fund that's your vehicle, or where do you write a check? What do you do?
Yeah, so we're accepting checks and donations through our church.
Okay, right.
But if some people, like, maybe have a foundation or their business has a problem with affiliating with a religious organization, we are able to run things through the Chattanooga Area Food Bank.
Okay, good.
And so we have solutions for that. But yeah, so more than halfway there gives us enough to get started and move forward with the project. And we want to keep going, though, so there's no financial burden. We could look at getting a loan at the bank, but we would love to not do that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have got a lot of fiscal people over there at the church, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Dad was really into the numbers, and it's important. When you have debt, the decisions change, and you can't always do what you want to do. So, what a blessing.
Yes.
It is.
Let's send some money their way. All right. Why is it important the way y'all do things? Because I know the food bank in Grundy County, you have to have XYZ of XYZ. And are you different than that? Is that the ease of this, or?
Well, we look at any other providers, like the Grundy County Food Bank, CAC, and Swanee. They're all, basically what we do, and I believe what Grundy County Food Bank does as well, is because we get food through USDA,
Sure.
that there are regulatory requirements that have to be met. So we do collect information from people, and then it's put into a database that just so that we're reporting back on how their food is being used.
Sure.
And that's it. I mean, we're sandwiched, as you know, right between Grundy and Marion counties. We're right on the line. So we don't have restrictions as to who can come.
Sure.
Our doors are open. So it's anyone in need. You don't have to qualify. We collect information, but you do not have to qualify. We ask that you are in need. That we want to be able to have the food to share. So that's through the reason we do collect information.
Sure.
Is because of the federal dollars.
Sure.
And that's through the Chattanooga Area Food Bank.
And that helps with future grants. I know the Department of
Right.
Health has a boatload of money to help us get healthier.
Yes.
Right, and foods, eating the right kinds of foods.
Nutrition.
Nutrition is a big part of that.
Right. Without that information, we would never have been able to obtain the grant that
Sure.
we did, and several other grants. I mean, the grants really help us purchase food and do the things that we do, the equipment that it takes. So without that information to support the grant, we'd be floundering. So it all comes together. It's a big pie of information. And our partners appreciate that data because we can tell them how many pounds of food, how many people we've served, what types of food. We can go to the farmers and say, we're missing produce in these categories. Can you help us? And we seldom hear people say no. I mean, it's a matter of from apples to grapes to fresh produce that is high quality. We're just very fortunate that it's hard to ask sometimes.
It really is hard.
But when you do, people come through it, and then it multiplies. So
We're amazingly blessed. And go ahead.
Well, she was starting to talk about all the numbers without saying the numbers, but it's almost 300 families. That's not
Wow.
people every month. And
Wow.
when I say families, they've become part of our church family too.
Yes.
We've gotten to know so many of them, and they're partners with us.
Sure.
It started off as a mission, which it still is, obviously, but it's a community resource. And that's our goal, is to maintain it for the community. It's their resource. It's their center. And if we can provide any means of support for these individuals that have these needs, then that's our goal, to meet those needs. Those that come through the parking lot, we know them and they trust us, and that trust has been built over a decade now, 2 decades. So it's not like we're out there just floundering and throwing food in cars. We're hearing their stories and know the families, and those that come every month have been coming for years. And it's so sad that need continues, to this day.
Sure. What have we missed, gals? How long do we anticipate this project taking?
Groundbreaking is it Saturday?
10 o'clock.
Yay! And then we hope to be open our doors in late spring, 2027. Next year.
Wow.
I know.
That's so
It's gonna
exciting.
go up fast.
We're making history.
That's right.
I mean, seriously,
gosh.
because when was the cornerstone laid for Morton?
Gosh.
I was trying to remember that. Was it like
18
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
'Cause
1800s.
Assembly got here at 81. 82 was the first season. And then it was somewhere around there, because I know the Presbyterian Church is technically older, but I don't know. So that's always been the discussion among this. Which one is the oldest building? Which is the oldest church?
I don't know the answer.
Isn't
to
that funny? I
question.
know, and I'm
Yeah.
going to have to. I knew it at one time. So, yeah. So, What have we missed? Anything else that we can talk about? Come out Saturday at 10 o'clock and celebrate.
Celebrate our groundbreaking.
Yeah, and then if you would like to get involved with the project, we always could use volunteers. But if you want to help make the building a reality, you can make a gift. To me, it's like a vote of confidence in this mission that what we're doing. So, gifts of all sizes are very meaningful to us.
And what is the website? How do they find out more?
So the Morton website, Morton Memorial UMC.org.
Oh,
So
.org.
United Methodist Church UMC. .org/the well, and you can read up, and you can also click to make a gift there.
So you can just click on there and that website. Oh, that's so wonderful. All right. When church services? 11 o'clock?
11
Sundays?
Sundays.
Do we have anything else going on at the church?
Oh, there's all kinds of missions at any given time. The fellowship hall is used as a community resource for meetings for all kinds of different organizations. There's Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a big one of the missions. A lot of our members are part of that. There's the housing hub.
Love Julie.
The Julie Keel and Lee Limbert and the gang. They're doing a fantastic job. Mountaintop, Isaiah House. I'm just off the top of my head now.
Sure.
There's a lot going on.
Well, then we get in the Christmas season. I mean, it's super fun during the Christmas.
We're already planning for Christmas. We have a new choir director.
Oh, fun.
Yes, and he's, oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness.
I just laughed out loud on Sunday when he was playing. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
He's going to liven us up, is he not?
he's
That's
very
awesome.
young.
He had big shoes to fill.
Well,
Yeah,
for sure.
We certainly miss Nancy and are excited about the future. But there's a lot going on at any given time.
so come on out.
So come on out, come on over to Morton and join the merry team of Helter Skelter cats here.
You guys are such givers. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so proud. All right, well, I'm going to send these gals out to spread joy and sunshine wherever they go. We've got another couple of guests coming on after this break, so we're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors, because we love them, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. See you in a minute.
Thank you.